Amidst all the drama and chaos that has been 2023's iteration of the NBA playoffs, there has already been 3 series to reach its potential limit of 7 games. These Game 7s also happened to witness a couple of legendary performances, with Stephen Curry dropping 50 points to help the Warriors close out the Sacramento Kings in the first round, and Jason Tatum scoring 51 points to take his Boston Celtics back to the Eastern Conference Finals. When an NBA player goes off to the degree as these two did in each of their respective winner-take-all game, they're immediately compared to other iconic Game 7 performances, and often labeled as having the best Game 7 in franchise history, or even in NBA history.
We win by 20 in that environment in a Game 7. Obviously, this is the highest scoring Game 7 of all time. Where does this rank in terms of the best performances ever?
While it's certain that performances like Curry's and Tatum's deserve their praise,
Skip, did you see what this man did yesterday? Cause you been talking reckless. I told you to stop talking about JT like that.
all of the discourse about the greatest Game 7 performance ever got me thinking. Is it possible to determine one single player's Game 7 performance to exceed all others in their team's entire franchise history? Can we know for certain and create a list of each and every NBA team's greatest individual display of pure determination and basketball greatness in the game that matters most? I'm Matt McCack, and in this series, I, along with the help of you, the viewer, will attempt to create this list and answer this daunting question for every single team in the NBA. And for our first stop, we travel to the Pacific Northwest to Portland, Oregon. Welcome in to Game 7.
Here's McGinnis. Lucas comes out. McGinnis for the tie. It's off over his head. The Portland Trail Blazers have won the World Championship. They are number 1.
Reggie Williams on the inbound play. Inbound to Willie Anderson. It's picked off by Terry Porter. The game is over. And the Blazers win it. The Blazers win the game.
To send the Thunder home. Lillard, long range 3. And it's good! At the buzzer! Damian Lillard! McCollum the drive, pushback jumper. It's good! CJ McCollum with 37, and it's back to 3.
Here's all the times the Portland Trail Blazers have played in a Game 7. Out of these 4 games, the Blazers have lost twice. You may know the Game 7 they lost in 2000. It's one of the most iconic fourth quarter collapses in NBA history.
Jack fouled him, but he got no ball.
After the Blazers gave away a 16-point fourth quarter lead against the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals. And it also caused this moment.
Timeouts left. The Lakers have 2. Bryant to shot.
In 2003, after going down 0-3 against the Mavericks, the Blazers found a way to win 3 straight games, and if they would have won Game 7, they would have become the first team in NBA history to come back from an 0-3 series deficit. But Game 7 saw another fourth quarter collapse, this time at the hands of Dirk Nowitzki.
Nash out to Nowitzki. He's open. He got it!
As Dallas outscored Portland 36-22 in the final period.
Mavericks on their home floor take Game 7. And still no teams ever come back now from 3-0 to take a best of 7.
That leaves us with only 2 potential games in which the greatest Game 7 performance in Blazers franchise history can come from. Because for our criteria, in order to have the best performance, you have to win the game. So, in order to find our best player, we must take a trip back to 1990.
Good afternoon again, everyone. I'm Dick Stockton, and this place is going wild. There's always something special in the deciding game of the series. A couple of quick historical notes. Although Portland won the World Championship in 1977, as you mentioned, they've never been to a Game 7. So it's a new experience for all these fans here in Portland. The stage is set. UB and I are all excited to be here for Game 7.
It's May 19th, and if the drama around one of the biggest games in the history of the Portland Trail Blazers franchise couldn't grow any further, it was announced shortly before the tip-off of Game 7 the Blazers would be rejoined by their towering starting center, Kevin Duckworth. Inserting Kevin Duckworth provided a new wrinkle in Portland's ability to defend the rim and put a big body on the Spurs star big man and Rookie of the Year, David Robinson. Alongside Robinson in the front court were power forward Terry Cummings and small forward Sean Elliott, who were also supported by shooting guard Willie Anderson and point guard Rod Strickland. But our attention will be focused on Portland and their starters, the players most eligible to claim the best Game 7 in franchise history. The Blazers were led by their all-star shooting guard Clyde Drexler, who was paired with the dynamic point guard Terry Porter in the backcourt. Also starting were big-time defensive and rebounding forwards Jerome Kersey and Buck Williams. And center Kevin Duckworth would start his first game of the entire series. To begin analyzing our list of starters,
Portland in white, San Antonio in black. It should be a great one.
we go to the big man.
About the hand of Kevin Duckworth. He said that he's wearing a fiberglass splint underneath the broken bone in that right hand. He said he shot with it yesterday. He was not restricted. It feels comfortable now. He has not been inhibited at all.
After injuring his hand in the final game of Portland's Round 1 playoff series, many thought that not having Kevin Duckworth for this series against San Antonio would present Portland with problems on both ends of the court, as Portland would be without its biggest body to put up against David Robinson, as well as without their third leading scorer behind Clyde and Terry, as Duckworth averaged 16 points a game that season. Getting Duckworth back, however, didn't quite go the way the Blazers envisioned. Duckworth was able to get a few assists, and while Duckworth did make scoring difficult at times for David Robinson in the first half, he was a total non-factor on the rebounds, only getting 5 of them. On top of this, Duckworth had a terrible shooting game, going 3 for 11 from the floor, and only scored 6 points on 27% shooting efficiency.
I don't like the way Duckworth's releasing the ball. The ball is coming out of there, almost spinning sideways, rather than with the good rotation.
And once he got into foul trouble when David Robinson began to attack the rim more in the second half, he was starting to become more of a liability when he was on the floor. Duckworth ended up playing the least amount of minutes out of all the starters with only 35, and just didn't look properly conditioned and prepared enough for a fast-paced Game 7 after a 6-game absence. We can rule out Kevin Duckworth easily. Let's move on to the power forward, Buck Williams. Buck had a solid game overall, and he played for the most time out of any player that stepped on the court in this game, with 49 minutes. An NBA All-Defensive Team selection that year, Buck played a pivotal role on the defensive end of the floor for the Blazers. He was able to make life hard at times for opposing power forward Terry Cummings, who had scored north of 30 points in 3 games already in the series, and was San Antonio's second leading scorer behind David Robinson that season. Buck also had a monster game on the glass, collecting 15 rebounds, 5 of them being on the offensive glass, which led to an extra 5 points for the Blazers, 3 of them being scored on his own.
Buck Williams with the goggle. Here he comes. He comes down with it. There it is. And then the strong move right back up and in.
He was also able to produce 3 assists, which doubled his season average, and shot the ball relatively well, accumulating almost a 50% true shooting percentage, the second highest of Portland's starters, by going 4 of 10 from the field and 4 of 5 from the free throw line, for a total of 12 points. But the main reason why Buck falls to the 4th spot on the list of Portland starters is due to his extremely low usage rate. With only a 10.5% usage rate, a stat that calculates the percentage of team plays used by a player when they're on the floor, Buck had a very minimal impact on how the Blazers scored their points. Buck's average usage percentage until this point in the series had been almost 17%, and his drop down to only 10.5% was not only by far the lowest among the starters, but it was only about 1 percentage point above being the lowest out of the entire team when taking the bench players into account. With such a little impact on the scoring end for the Blazers, Buck's performance just can't compare to those of the players in front of him. Now we're left with 3 starters, and for the 3rd spot, we go to the player that many would have been expecting to be the favorite for number 1. In most facets of the game, Clyde Drexler played great. He had the second highest assist percentage on the team with 34%, dishing out 8 assists, and led the starters in defensive rebounding percentage with 21%, grabbing 10 of his 13 rebounds on the defensive end. He also had no turnovers, an impressive stat considering his high assist rate and the large amount of defensive pressure he was seeing. But it was also this defensive pressure from San Antonio that gave way to the biggest downside of Clyde's Game 7 performance, his shooting. Even though Clyde scored 22 points, which was the second most among the team, he did so on very poor efficiency. In total, Clyde took 22 shots and only made 8 of them, leaving him with a 36% field goal percentage. And even though a large part of San Antonio's defense was focused on not letting Clyde get his, A good number of Clyde's shots that he attempted were wide open and inexplicably missed. While Clyde was able to stop a potential game-winning shot attempt at the end of the fourth quarter,
Drexler really shaking and gets a piece right there and knocks the ball loose.
and also knocked down some clutch free throws in overtime to seal the game with the win, Clyde's abnormally bad shooting night is too glaring to consider him for having the best Game 7 performance in Trailblazers history. Now we're left with two players, small forward Jerome Kersey and point guard Terry Porter. Let's compare their games side by side. Leading all starters in total rebound percentage with 15%, Kersey was also able to snag a game-high 7 offensive rebounds to have 15 rebounds in total. These offensive rebounds were crucial to the Blazers' win, as they not only limited San Antonio's shot opportunities, but Kersey's 7 offensive rebounds also led to a total of 9 second chance points for the Blazers, 5 coming from Porter and the other 4 coming from Kersey himself. Kersey was also able to create numerous chances for the Blazers to score from points off turnovers, as Kersey was able to produce a staggering 6 steals and 4 blocks, which when combined together resulted in 10 additional Blazers points.
Why is this guy giving some effort today? Kersey's everywhere. He's on the board, he's blocking shots, he's running the lane.
Yet, as much as Kersey was able to produce points from second chance opportunities and forced turnovers, Terry Porter was able to produce the exact same amount of points through his 9 assists. With a game-high 40.5 assist percentage and a team-high 26.6 usage percentage, Terry Porter's output and leadership on the offensive side of the floor was immeasurable for the Blazers in Game 7. However, since Kersey's rugged team defensive performance and Porter's crucial team offensive performance compare so closely in terms of points produced for each, we must look at both of their individual scoring performances to decide who had the better game. And when we do so, the answer becomes glaringly obvious. While Jerome Kersey led the game with the most number of field goal attempts with 23, he only made 9 shots, at a 39% field goal efficiency which, along with going 3 of 5 from the free throw line, only left him with 21 points, third most out of Portland's starters. While the volume of shots were there to potentially allow Kersey to have a playoff career night in scoring, his low efficiency held him back too much in order to do so, and also in order for him to have the best Blazers performance, especially given how amazingly our number 1 player scored the ball in this do-or-die Game 7. To close out the series against the scrappy San Antonio Spurs, Terry Porter scored a total of 36 points in 46 minutes. Porter scored the ball in various ways, including off the fast break, by using screens to shoot the long 2-pointer, from the 3-point line, making a game-high 4 threes, and most commonly, from the free throw line.
This young man, Terry Porter, and he is having some day. He's the only player on Portland who is taking the ball into the painted area right here, challenging the front court people, and then getting fouled.
In this game, Terry Porter almost had a .9 free throw rate, meaning that for every shot he took, he also averaged about 1 free throw attempt, which is exceedingly high when the Blazers were struggling to score in a half-court offense.
Keep in mind that Portland has shot 34% since the first quarter, and if it weren't for Terry Porter, where would they be?
This provided Porter with 16 free throw attempts, and by sinking 14 of them to go along with making 9 of his 18 field goals, 4 out of 9 being 3-pointers, Terry scored a game-high 36 points and made up the vast majority of Portland's offensive success. And furthermore, when we look at both Kersey's and Porter's box plus minus scores next to each other, a stat that estimates the amount of points a player contributes per 100 possessions above a league average player, we can see how much more of an offensive impact Terry Porter had over Kersey. And not only is Terry's 13.6 box plus minus the most of any starter in this game, it is the most that any Trailblazers starter ended up having after every game over the course of the entire 7-game series. This, to go along with the steal off an inbounds play to win Portland the game,
And is intercepted by Porter, and they're going to run it out now. Game is over. Portland wins it.
grants Terry Porter with the best performance in Game 7 of the 1990 second-round series of the San Antonio Spurs versus the Portland Trail Blazers. And because there was only one other Game 7 win in Portland's playoff history, Terry is left with a 50-50 shot at the title of best Game 7 performance in the team's franchise history. and it's hard to imagine him beat out for that last spot, because what game and what series could be more down to the wire than this one?
Hood, he'll try a three, and got it! Murray down the court, shot blocked! Oh, McCollum with a block! Outlet stolen by Lillard. Lillard throws it back out. Lillard, corner three, puts it in! McCollum jumper, it's good! CJ McCollum does it again!
Oh right. Well, this should be fun. Thank you for watching this episode of Game 7. If you enjoyed, please feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, let me know in the comments if you agree that Terry Porter deserved a top performance in this Game 7, and what team you think we should focus on next.